I'm great. How are you?
Thank you so much for seeing us. So good to see you. Everybody, this is an old friend of mine.
Hello. Welcome to the Marine Environmental Education Center at the Carpenter House. We're a new feature here in Hollywood. Very, very excited to be open. If you want to follow me, we can take a look at some of the exhibits and displays we've got going on.
This is Dr. Derek Burkholder. He's the director of this new center, and we're really lucky to have him giving us a tour. So let's see.
So within the beach cabana here, you can see we've tried to maximize the space a little bit and just talk a little bit about many of the different impacts we have here in Broward County and our coastal environments around the world. So everything from coral reefs to invasive species, even talking about things like marine debris, which is impacting us all around the world right now.
Yeah, let's go look at that a little bit closer too.
So we've been very, very fortunate to have Lisa Micheli from Stoked on Salt design this beautiful sculpture for us. Unfortunately, every single piece of this was picked up as trash off of our beaches.
We hear a lot about light restrictions here in South Florida, and we do know that it's a result of sea turtles, but I don't think people really know the details of that. So tell us a little bit more about why lights matter for sea turtles.
Yeah, absolutely. So in South Florida, and really any coastal area where you have sea turtles nesting, lighting has a huge impact on those animals. Both the moms and babies are drawn to the brightest spot on the horizon. That helps them direct themselves onto the beach and then back into the water again. Now, when you've got a street light or something like that, or a light in a condo or a building, many times that's much, much brighter than the moon. And so what happens is those moms either end up going the wrong way, sometimes they end up in people's swimming pools or even in the street.
There's a sea turtle in this pool. What happened? Get lost?
There is a sea turtle in this pool. This sea turtle is Captain. She came to us. She actually came over to Hollywood on January 4th. So Captain is a non-releasable turtle. So she was actually struck by a boat about 6 years ago. Because of the damage to her shell, she has some floating problems. You can see on her back, she's got those little black and white things. Those are actually weights that allow her to sit a little more water and actually get to the bottom.
She gets some seafood right now, but it's kind of a supplement. So at her age, she's kind of shifting from an omnivore diet to an herbivore diet.
So not all sea turtles eat jellies throughout their lifespan.
Right. When greens are younger, they might dabble in some smaller jellies and that type of thing. But when these guys get to be adults, they'll be only herbivore.
Cool, thanks for that. I did not know that. So what do you hope comes of all of this? Comes of the center, comes of your work with Shark and Kids? What is your real hope for?
I think the biggest things that we can do as educators and scientists is that, we can learn and try to figure things out all day long and learn as much as we can about our oceans. But if we can't tell other people about it, if we can't tell the public who may not know about it otherwise, it's really pretty useless. And so, one of my big focuses and one of the things that drives me is really trying to get the information that we're learning out to as many people as we possibly can. If you don't love something, if you don't know about it, you're never going to want to protect it. So I think that's the biggest thing. If we can get people excited about it, that's when you really start to make a change and hopefully turn around some of the damages that we're doing right now.
And this is exactly why we're doing this Blue series, so that you all can learn about the most amazing people that are doing really great things in our community for the ocean. Derek is one of these special people, and Captain, our sea turtle over here, is one of those ambassadors. So please come over to visit this Marine Education Center. It's in Dania Beach. We're so excited to be here, and so far it's been fun, so thanks.
All right, come on down.